friends, it is Thursday today, so you know what that means. It's Dollar Day at my local Goodwill. So I'm super excited to bring you along with and see what treasures we can find. So come on with. Okay friends, we made it. So let's get inside and see what treasures we can find. First section I head to is always the appliance department, just to see what I can find. I've found some major treasures there before, which you'll see at the end of this video. Next I head over to the pots and pans department and cookware. Look at that cast iron that I just grabbed. I think I'm gonna get it. While I'm over there, I notice a really nice set of Corelle dishes. It is a good deal, but I don't need them, not today. Next I head over by the drinking vessels, etc., and I found some really good deals. I normally don't buy plastic, so I always look for a good stainless steel, just like the one I just picked up. And of course I head over by the mason jars. Look at this beautiful blue one. I love to look at anything glass, but the price was not right on this one. I checked out the cutting boards. They did have a really nice bamboo one, but I just bought a set of 3 at Ross for $5, so this wasn't a good price on this. I move over to the bags that are hanging on the back wall, which are the best kept secret in Goodwill. I found so many treasures in them, which you'll see at the end of this video. I do like to look at the artwork section. I've pretty much decorated our whole entire house from items found at Goodwill, anywhere from pictures to mirrors, etc. Found some really cute stuff. Look at this. Count your blessings. I should have got that. Moving on, I spy a kid's drum set. Look at the treasures you can find over here. There's so many good things. Wait till you see what's coming out the door. I followed the cart over and she just put this hot pot out there. So I'm gonna grab it and give it a test. They just put this coffee grinder out too. I have the exact one at home, but I wanted an extra one to grind up my spices, so I'm going to give that a go too. Here we are at the testing station, so I'm going to plug in the hot pot first, if I can get the rubber band off. And it's kind of awkward, they just have an unusual area to test things. So I'm going to turn it on. Thumbs up. Light came on. Check out the things that people didn't want to take. And it's getting hot. Awesome. Okay, friends, let's test out that coffee grinder. It would be so nice to have an extra one, and I'm pretty sure I know how to work it. I have the exact one at home. Lights came on, but nothing's happening. So I think it's a thumbs down. Not working. Shoot, I'm gonna go put it back. The other section that I love to check out is the book section. You can always find some great deals. Look at these cookbooks. You'll see what books I grabbed at the end of this video. Next, I head over by the men's clothes. I always like to ease the pain of shopping by grabbing my husband a little something, and I did end up finding something for him. I also personally like to wear a few men's snuggly fit sweatshirts, so I'm always on the lookout for those. This was a really nice Reebok 3/4 zip, and I'm just gonna hold it for a minute. Do you guys ever do that? Do you ever carry around a few things and then at the end put them back? I'm guilty of that for sure. Here's the shirt that I grabbed for my husband. He plays sports, and I thought it was kind of cute that it said Mach 1. So I'm gonna grab it for him. It was only $3.99. Here I am having second thoughts. Nope, I put it back. It was $10 and I just didn't want to spend that today on that. And now I'm going to show you the few things I grabbed for myself, a few tops. 3/4 sleeve, you'll see those at the end of the video. Treasures are bought and paid for. Okay guys, made it back out to the car, and it's definitely a warm day, but first things first, we gotta wipe our hands off. So I did end up putting a few things back. I kind of examined them a little bit more, but I definitely did find a few treasures, so that's really fun. I ended up with a couple of books, so I'll go over those with you, and also the cast iron. And I ended up finding a food mill, and I'm hoping that all the parts are there. I'm thinking they are. And then a few pieces of clothing. I found a shirt for my husband, so that kind of always eases the pain a little bit. And what else? Oh, and the hot pot was the other thing. I did end up putting, like I said, a couple things back. I put that cup back, and the grinder did not work, so I put that back. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get out of here before rush hour. So I'll show you the hauls when we get home. Hey friends, this is what I ended up picking up. So I got this shirt for my husband, $3.99. I got a nice kind of lighter weight long sleeve for myself. And I tend to wear gray and blue. I really don't do a lot of like patterns and things. And then I picked up this 3/4 sleeve, which is the other thing that I wear. I don't really wear short sleeves. This was $3.99 as well. And that's the like Faded Glory brand from Walmart. This one is Beverly Hills Polo Club. And then this other one is also Walmart brand, and this is the Time and True. This is the 3/4, and it's actually really cute. All right, let's get to looking at this cast iron. So they just put it out today, and it's in really good shape. So it's the Lodge brand, and it looks awesome. So I'm super excited. It's got the little pour spouts and such. I picked up a couple books. I don't know if you know who Jodi Picoult is, but she is the one that did My Sister's Keeper movie, etc. She's got quite a few great books. Actually, Small Great Things is one of my favorites. She has a couple that I don't really care for, but this was from 2020. I haven't bought one of her books in a really long time, so that was a good find, hardcover. And then this is actually my hometown. So I thought it was interesting. It is where the GM plant, where my father-in-law worked, and it's a whole story about it. Kind of, they ended up closing, but I thought that was really interesting. And then the hot pot you saw me test out, which is awesome. It's a Hamilton Beach brand and it works great. It is pretty clean inside. It's not too bad. So look forward to using that. And then this is that food mill. I did pay a little bit more, but I'll be interested to see if all the parts are there on that. So my total bill was $39. And then I got 20% off. We do have, if you spend over $20, you get 20% off if you have signed up for their email. So I did that. So my bill was not that bad. And normally, I mean, what do you pay for a cast iron? So I was happy. The book alone, you know, brand new would have been $25, and the Hamilton Beach thing definitely would have been quite a bit. So I'm super excited. And those were my treasures from today. So now I'll show you kind of all the ones that I've picked up over the last couple of years, and we'll go over those. Okay, friends, don't judge me, but I pulled everything out, all my kitchen gadgets and things that I've bought over the last couple of years, and a few that I've picked up this year. I'm super excited. So I picked up one of the dehydrators, a Ronco brand, and then all of these different kitchen things. Like, look at the size of this. This is Fire King. This is a 4-cup. I picked up one of the, actually I just got this. This is one of the fat separators. All of these utensils. I had shown a few of these in a couple of my videos. And the glass bowl. This is a really nice deep glass bowl. 2 of the bigger glass bowls and the smaller one, they can nest together. I got the colander. And then I wanted to show you, this is from really recently. These are the bags that I'm talking about that I like to look at. This whole bag was $4.49, and look what was inside. I'm so excited. One of the Danish dough whisks, and there's some measuring cups and a whisk and a few other fun things. So that was definitely a great find. And I do like to collect these little cups just because, like, those are nice to like scoop in your flour and your sugar, etc. Stainless bowl. There's my jerky gun if you watched my last video. My stock pot, which was also featured in one of my videos. It was for the pear sauce that I water bath canned. And then I picked up this pot. It's just a really nice sturdy pot out here. This is our second home, so we tried not to buy really anything new. My other find, the giant water bath canner. So, and it literally is like brand new. Look at, I mean, it's like so shiny. And that was $5.49. And also my other thing that I featured in my video was my Farberware food processor. So here's all the parts that it came with, and another bowl that's inside. And it's truly amazing. It was $4 as well. And creme de la creme is gonna come in my goodies here. So I picked up this KitchenAid, and it says $49.99, but don't forget I have that 20% off. And it had a little bit of scum bump. It is missing the little piece here, but it is one of the Artisan ones, and it works amazing. So it did not have the bowl, so I did go out and pick up a bowl. But so for $39.99 plus tax, I got a KitchenAid blender, which I never thought I would own in my life. So that was super amazing. And then just a few more little tchotchkes here. I've got the ball, the funnel for the regular mouth and wide mouth, and then a few more fun cups. And this was my most recent. So I actually just picked up this Presto 23 quart canner, and as you can kind of still see it, was $34.99 and then 20% off. And then a few weeks ago, I actually picked up another lid. It was all by itself. It was $3.49. But look, guys, it has the ring, it has the gauge, it has everything on it that I can use to replace this. So, and then inside this, there was the bottom part for setting the jars on, and then also It had the weight, the book, everything. So that was a major find. And then over here, I found a smaller canner, and I have the weight for that as well. And it literally doesn't even look like anybody used it, if I can get it open. The other ones do have some wear. The Presto one over here, the bigger one, it's really not bad. But look, guys, I mean, it literally is brand new. And that was $6. And also, all right, let me move this out of the way. I never thought, just like my KitchenAid, I never thought in a million years I would ever own an all-American canner. This was way up on top at Goodwill. Nobody probably really even knew what it was, but it weighs a ton. But look, it's vintage. It is a 921. And it used to have the petcock on it. So it didn't have the one where you put the weight on. My husband actually changed it out. But the gauge still works. It did need some work, but it came with everything inside. You can kind of see that it's been used. I've used it a couple times out here, but it is just my baby, and it is coming back to Wisconsin with me. So I was so excited. The other thing that I've been looking for, and I don't know if you know what this does, but you know, it's a food saver gadget here. So it just looks like a canister. It came with a few more canisters and the hoses inside. But if you have those lids for, let's say, pizza sauce, where you have to open it and when you open it, the lid, pops up and it's got the little punch down. You can actually put those jars in there, reseal them, and then suck the air out with this. You put the hose in the top, attach it to the vacuum sealer, and it will reclose that jar for you. So I will do an example sometime. But yeah, that was definitely a find. I've been looking for those, and I'm kind of sad those don't have the lids, but as long as this one does, this is the one that holds the pint-sized jars. So I'm super excited for that. And then, I don't know if you know Corelle dishes, but I have literally the exact set at home, and I picked up a few extra plates, and those were $1 a piece. So and they were in really good shape. I left the couple that weren't in good shape. And the other Corelle thing that I do like to grab are these platters. I know they're kind of not the most attractive, but I just love for my husband to bring food out to the grill or what have you. So that's my other find. And winding down, I got a Pampered Chef apple peeler that works great, attaches to the counter, and I've used it in a few videos. And then this is a large, I want to say, I would put garlic on it and press it. I know I have my little one that I showed in my video, but this one's a big one. And then it has the easy cleanup with it. And this was just a few dollars as well. So yeah, I've been collecting things over the last few years from Goodwill. Okay guys, that ends the tour of all of the treasures that I've found over the past few years at our local Goodwill stores. And they have always done the 20% off. It used to be if you spent $10, now it's up to if you spend $20, so not too big of a deal. But it's great for everybody that lives in this area. There's probably about 15 to 20 different Goodwills within a 30 to 40 mile radius. Now with the price of gas, that one was my closest one, but they are building one down the road, which is super exciting. So I appreciate you coming along the ride with me. And I am sad I didn't pick up any blue tags, which is what the color was for today. That was $1, but I still got some really great deals. So if you enjoy videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys, and God bless. Dollar day at Goodwill. So I just wanted last few years, and I'm super excited to have you bring